Today, I found a crazy secret that has a message to the next update that's either going to be including bosses or a new secret fish. Not only that, I'll also show you guys the best grinding method for money and XP, and you could do this at any stage you are in the game. No matter if you're a noob or a pro, you need to take advantage of this before it goes away. Now, before I get into the best money grinding and XP farming method, I first got to show you guys a crazy Easter egg that gives you a hint for the next update. So someone DM me these coordinates we need to go to, and it's in the new island. All right, from my GPS, it looks like it's over here on this little island. In case you guys want to know, here's the coordinates. Oh, yo, yeah, it is true. Okay, so it has this text over here. The guy actually explained everything to me already. So pretty much this right here is another language. It's actually in Latin. So you have to type this in on Google Translate. When you put in Google Translate, auto detects to Latin, and then it translates to the mother of all monsters. Now remember, we're getting an Atlantis update. Atlantis is like a Greek god type of theme, which is, you know, Poseidon that lives in Atlantis. I think that's how it is. And I think Poseidon is like the brother or son of Zeus. I'm not really that like knowledgeable on Greek mythology and all that. But the point is this translates to the mother of all monsters. Now, once you look that up, this pops up. And this is Echidna, which is known to be the mother of all monsters. As you guys see, Echidna is a mother of all monsters because she is a horrible beast who gave birth to said monsters and whatever all this stuff is. I'm not that knowledgeable on this. But the main thing, this is how Echidna looks like. It's pretty much a half human, half serpent. The bottom half being a serpent and the upper half being an actual human. And this could be a lot of different things in this next update. It could be a fish that we could literally catch up since it is half serpent. Or it could literally be a boss fight that we have to complete in Atlantis to maybe get a certain type of rod. I mean, right now we can only see a little bit of the Atlantis update, and it is for sure going to be massive. There's going to be an actual world that we enter in, which looks like it's just blocked off right now. So new rods are 100% going to be coming, and obviously new features, since every once in a while fish developers do huge updates. So I don't see why a boss fight wouldn't be added. But I mean, it's not confirmed. So you guys can let me know your opinions. It could be boss fights. It could be literally a fish that we could fish up. Just like how we have the Nessie, which is literally a sea monster. And all the other different exotics, the megalodons. This, I guess, isn't really like a fake monster, but still an exotic fish. And even the ancient death serpent. Let me know your opinions in the comments, though, because I want to hear them. And I'm really excited for this update, because since we found that secret, that already tells me that this update is going to be awesome and hold a lot of secrets for us to figure out. Anyway, I'm sure you guys want to make a lot of money and also a lot of XP. And after I show you this, I'm literally going to prove to you guys how OP this is and show you that anyone can get to max level and millions of dollars as long as you put in the time. I hope the devs don't nerf this though, because it's actually really OP. So now to make the most amount of money and the most amount of XP, it's all gonna be in this one spot here. This one spot, it looks like it's gonna be here for like 20 days. In 20 days, I'm sure all you guys could get to max level, so make sure you grind this as much as you can. But go to the Grand Reef, and here you're gonna want to choose specific rods. Now, it depends on what you want to do. Now, no matter what, when you fish, you're going to be grinding money and XP at the same time. Now, it's just, what do you want to grind more of? If you want to grind more of XP, then pick a rod that's easiest for you to get perfect catches with. Meaning, a rod that has a big bar, a rod that, you know, reels the fish in quickly. So, in my case, I have all the rods, so I would probably just use the no-life rod, which you have to be level 500 for, or the executive rod, which you can only get from a developer. But both of those rods pretty much have it to where I almost never miss a perfect catch as long as I'm locked in. A perfect catch gives you 50% more XP. And while you're fishing the Grand Reef, you're going to be trying to go for the Grand Reef Guardian. This thing is a mythical. It's not that rare though. Bear with me. And whichever rod you choose, you're going to want to put the Clever Enchant. The Clever Enchant gives you 2.25x XP. So it's actually really OP. And obviously, I don't keep on any of my rods because I'm literally max level now. I do not need that enchant. And now let's say you're using the no life life rod with the clever enchant. And on top of that, you have the double XP game pass. The double XP game pass costs 200 Robux, and I gift a lot of people this game pass. So just join my Discord server, subscribe, have notifications on for my live streams. I literally give out so much. I probably give out like $200 worth of game passes every time I stream. I'm not even joking. And since I'm maxed up on, can I show you guys how much XP you get? This is how much one of my fans got when doing this method. 23,625,000 XP. Literally just from catching the mythical once. 26,000 XP. And obviously the clever enchant you would use if you're mainly wanting to get XP. But then let's say you don't really care about the XP. You just want the XP as a secondary effect. And you more so care about the money. Now for that, you also have many options. Now I got options for starters and I got options for endgame players. But first of all, you are gonna need the abyssal enchant on a rod. So either like the rod of the depths is really good with the abyssal enchant. No life rod is decent with an abyssal enchant, but rod of the depths is better. So probably use rod of the depths if you have the abyssal enchant on it. The rod of the eternal king alone is really good if you have the hasty enchant on it, because you do have a 20% chance of your fish being greedy, and that's already such a good multiplier. And the rod with the hasty enchant, you could pair it with the even better bait, catch more rare fish a lot easier, and it's not even that hard to catch a fish. It has really good control and resilience. If you don't have those, you could use a heaven's rod with the hasty enchant. You have a chance to get heavenly fish with this, which is a 5x multiplier, really good. If you don't have any of those rods, you're a starter, you could use an arctic rod, which you get from the northern expedition, and put the hasty enchant on this, because the only thing this rod really lacks is its lure speed. And if you get the hasty enchant on that, pair it with the seaweed bait, you're gonna be instant catching. And on top of that, you could catch the mythicals pretty easily. So here, I'm gonna do some server luck boost right now in this server so my fans could enjoy it, catch a lot more mythicals. And I'm gonna get my alt account in here that doesn't really have that many rods, see what it has, and prove to you guys how OP this really is. So I got this bacon account here that you might recognize from a previous video that I made. And this bacon account has a trident rod, but with a hasty enchant. Now, that's a pretty good enchant to have on this rod, I'm not gonna lie. But I could risk it and put abyssal enchant on this. But this rod already gives a chance of getting Atlantean fish, which is a 30% chance to get. So now, if I put instant catchers on that as well, I mean, that's gonna really minus my luck, but it's gonna up my lure speed. But then if I use this, I could just take out the hasty and put abyssal. So I have some options, and low-key, I might be just honestly trying to get abyssal enchant, just because if I have abyssal enchant, I might be able to get Atlantean and abyssal at the same time, which might help. I just need a lot of enchant relics just in case I get unlucky or something. So I'm gonna just borrow that from my main account, obviously, since this part, I mean, it's just grinding and I'm not making a whole restart video or anything. I'm just proving how OP this method is. And while I enchant, if I get a clever enchant, I'll stick with that too, to show you guys the amount of XP you could get. I hope this amount of enchant relics is enough. I mean, only one way to find out, right? I also got a speed bow on this account, so that's pretty nice and really useful. Dang, dude, I never even came down here. It says I just discovered this area. I didn't even notice. All right, hopefully I can get clever enchant, and then I could actually level up from this horrible level 28. Like, I'm level 28, have a trident rod and $1 million. That just does not add up. So that for sure needs to be changed. Yo, what if I get first try? Okay, nah, I am not gonna get first try. Oh man, is the bacon luck gonna help me today? We'll find out. No, dude. So I have 18 of these enchant relics right now, and now I have 17. Of course, I get the worst enchant possible. But man, just give me clever. People tell me clever is rare. I mean, I got it before so many times easily, so I hope it's not rare today. I really don't want to go buy more enchant relics. That is like the last thing I want. Oh, look, this guy on my server literally made 220k in 15 minutes, which means he's getting 880k an hour. All right, here's my last enchant relic. I'm probably gonna have to go buy more. Yeah, I do. All right, finally, dude, I got the clever enchant. Man, that really took me a long time. Usually I could get it in at least 20 enchant relics, but this one, it took me like 40, 50. I don't know why, but it's whatever. We got it. All right, so since I do have the clever enchant on this, I would honestly want something that fishes faster so I could get as much XP as I can really fast, which is why I have the rapid catcher here, which does 35 lure speed and minus 15% resilience, which is really annoying. So it's gonna make it harder for me to get perfect catches, but that's the one downside of the trident rod. Its resilience is already 0% and the control is already 0. That's why rod of the depths and those other rods rods are a lot better, but the point is to work with what you have. So let's say I only had a trident rod, which I only do on this account, and let's see what we could do, because it doesn't have to be perfect catches. I can still catch the fish and get tons of XP. It's way better than Captain's Goldfish catching it as a perfect. Literally, catching this without a perfect catch is better than catching a Captain Goldfish perfect. That's how crazy it is. I'll honestly use the instant catchers. It does do minus 20% universal luck. We already have 8x luck here, and I could, you know, up that by even more. Like, Red Combat doesn't have the bundle. I'll just gift it to him on my main account. And as you guys see, we have 8x luck, and now we have 16x luck. So that should make up for it. And do I still get instant catch with this? I don't, but I could do some shakes. And with a little bit of shakes, I get it. That's not too bad. The resilience is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie though, because this is not even a mythical, and it's moving pretty crazy. But from that, I got 405 XP, bro. And I don't even have the double XP game pass. So I'm gonna gift myself that game pass, because if you guys are in this position, you could win a game pass on my Discord or on my live streams. I give so much away, so it just makes sense if I have it. So it should be sent out. There we go. Just got the double XP. And dude, I'm already level 29, and I literally just started fishing here. Haven't even caught the mythical yet. All right, we got the legendary. Okay, I'm not gonna get perfect catch with this, obviously, because the resilience and stuff, but that's okay, because I have the trident rod. So work with what we have. This is also gonna sell for a lot of money. I'm really struggling on catching this. I'm not gonna lie though. It's not impossible. It's not super hard, but pretty annoying. The slashes with the trident really helps. All right, there we go. That right there got me to level 30, almost level 31 just from one catch, bro. One legendary catch, not even perfect. So it literally would have been 50% more XP on top of that. And not only did I get a ton of XP, I'm getting all of these fish as Atlantean. Almost all of them, because I have a very high chance of catching Atlantean fish with the trident rod. So look, everything I caught is Atlantean, bro. So that has a multiplier for selling. And obviously, if you don't have any of these, or if you're really newbie and you're really trying to get money, then the next best thing really is just a nuke. And nukes, you're probably never gonna fish up, if I'm gonna be completely honest. It's a very low chance to get. I mean, I think it's a 1 in 50,000 chance to get, so if you're really lucky, you could get it. But I do have my main account, and my main account does have some nukes, and I could drop it here so everyone in my server could enjoy it, meaning all my subscribers. So here's my main account here, and my main account has a nuke right there, and we're just gonna go and drop it. And okay, yeah, yo, hurry up and drop. Okay, there we go. And then now it's gonna go fly up, and then everyone here is gonna enjoy the nuke. AW, yup, they're happy. So obviously my money is not gonna be the best, since I'm mainly going for XP, since I have the clever enchant and I have a trident rod. But now that I dropped a nuke, it's the best the entire time, since literally every mutation is going to be nuclear, which is a 4x. So if you have abyssal enchant, completely worthless, other than its other ability, which actually makes the fish bigger. Oh, we just got a legendary. Let's go. That's going to be nuclear. Just let me catch this thing. It's so difficult with the trident rod, I'm not going to lie. We got the mythical, bro. Okay, I need to lock in. I need to catch this thing. Yo, this is low-key difficult. This is low-key difficult. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Almost there. The slashes are really helping me, and let's go. We got it. Dude, I just went up to level 33 with that. And on top of that, bro, wait, why is it not nuclear? Wait, did it not work? Yeah, on my main account, I only have 2 nukes now when I had 3. So it did drop, but it's for some reason not affecting this. That may be a bug. Honestly, I might report that to the developers. So if you guys are watching this video, try not using the nuke here just in case, so you guys don't waste your nukes. It's either a bug or it's not supposed to be here. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I just got mythical. Lock in again. The downside of the trident rod is it's not really, like, you know, fun to fish with. It's not relaxing. You have to be locked in every time you get a mythical. I mean, that's if you're using the instant catchers and rapid catchers, because the resilience is just going to be negative 15. But I'm level 33 right now. And after catching it, oh my gosh, I'm so close. I go up to level 35, almost 36. That's actually crazy. Now remember, if you have even better rods, like the Rod of the Depths, a no life rod, or something like that, it's gonna be a lot easier and a lot faster. Oh my gosh, I just got another mythical. Lock in. The 16x luck is really helping. I got these mythicals literally 3 times in a row, and I missed one of them. I failed to catch one, but the rest I caught. All right, what level am I? And then with this catch that's just so difficult, we go up to level 38. Yeah, I could get to level 100 in no time. And I mean, if this stays here for 20 days, you could easily get to level 500 or level 750 if you literally grind this strictly. And on top of that, you're also making a lot of money. Obviously, if you want to make only money, then don't go with the clever enchant. And I think you guys get the point. Now, remember, if you're using my setup and you're finding it hard to really catch it, and maybe just impossible for you to catch it, because it all depends on skill, then don't use an instant catcher or a rapid catcher. Take your time, take it slow. Maybe use a seaweed bait or anything else that helps your resilience. It's going to be a lot more annoying with the shake buttons, but that's just annoying for me because I'm so used to never clicking these with the end game rods. But I mean, if you're here at this point, I'm sure you guys are used to it. And the seaweed bait adds resilience, and it also decreases lure time, so it's a great universal bait. And look how much easier it is to catch this fish compared to negative 15% to now 10 more resilience. Oh wow, look at that, level 40 already. Remember, every time you level up, it gets harder and harder, and I'm still doing like multiple levels per catch, and they're not even perfect catches, so I would be getting 50% more if I had a better rod. Anyway, let me show you guys the values on these fishes, because I did get some of them Atlantean, and I want to show you how crazy it is. Oh, you can see right here the nuke did drop. It's just not in that area. I guess it just doesn't allow you to nuke that area. That's really weird. I don't know. I guess I took the hit for you guys. I lost one of my nukes for this, but can you catch the same fish over here? Maybe it just glitched out and just dropped it here. Oh yeah, it did. Players in my server are catching nuclear Grand Reef Guardians over here, so for whatever reason the nuke just spawned here. There's a mythical about to get as a nuclear, and there it is, the nuclear Grand Reef Guardian. Let's go. I'll try to catch a couple more of these, and then the rest I'll just leave it for everyone else to catch. Oh, look at that. I just got sparkling. Nice. I got to level 50, halfway there to 100. I think that's enough to prove to you guys how crazy this is, and I haven't even been here for like 30 minutes. So here's the 3 different mutations I got for the best mythical. I got a blightened, I got a nuclear, and obviously a normal. Now the normal one's only a 40 kg, so it's not gonna be too crazy, but still really good for a very common mythical. 3,500. And then the blightened right here, let's see how much this thing sells for. 50 kg, 13,000. And then the nuclear, let's see how much that sells for. 26,000, bro. You can see how much money this gives, and I was catching that so fast. And on top of that, I didn't have a abyssal enchant that makes its kg higher. If I have a abyssal enchant that makes kg higher, it will be selling for even more money. And look at all this stuff I caught. I even caught the sparkly nuclear core emperor, which is the legendary. And let's see how much this thing sells for. Keep in mind, not the mythical, and this sells for 17,000. And if I had the abyssal enchant, it would have made the kg even more, so it would have probably been around 20,000. So from about like 10 minutes of grinding, I'd say I'm gonna keep the 3 different mutated ones I have and then sell the rest. Actually, I'll keep the sparkling nuclear legendary as well. I'll probably add that to my collection, and now I'll sell the rest, and all that sells for 122k. And I have like another 100k here with me, or actually let me count it. It's probably less than 100k, but we got 26k there, 17k with this one, and then how much is this? 13. And then the normal one, which is like 4k, so that's like 60,000 I have right here. So 60,000, 60, 70, 80, that's like 180,000 that I got from literally just 10 minutes. Which means you can make $1 million an hour very easily, and that's with this very, I guess you could say, mid rod, because I was like missing a lot of catches too. I was losing a lot of fish, and on top of that, catching the mythical took me some time. So if I had a better rod, like Rod of the Depths, that also has a ghost catching for me every 3rd catch, no life rod that literally just catches them faster, Rod of the Eternal King that also catches them faster, and I don't really need a nuke at all because it has a 20% chance of greedy fish. Yeah, you're gonna be making a lot of money, so take advantage of it. And if you're low level and you're trying to level up, take advantage of it too, because look how fast I went from 28 I was to level 50. That's gonna be it for this video though. I hope you guys enjoy. See you later, and peace.